Oh my God. This is beautiful. It smells incredible in here.
Yeah.
After spending 12 years on reality TV, I haven't exactly got the most extensive job history. So, in an attempt to spruce up my resume, I'm finally joining the workforce.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Humboldt County, Northern California. We are headed to Alpenglow Farms. Hey Dad, you're gonna be happy. I've gotten my first job.
Shakespeare smoked it, and Richard Nixon once smuggled it. I'm talking cannabis. And with recreational marijuana now legalized in California, this Golden State is adopting a pro-green attitude, encouraging more and more entrepreneurs to explore the business opportunities that it offers.
The cannabis industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. There are literally hundreds of thousands of new jobs thanks to the cannabis industry.
Today, I, Johnny Bananas, am going to go from a cannabis novice to a cannabis sommelier. And you must be Max. Pleasure to finally meet you, man.
Good to meet you too, brother.
Wow, that's all I can say. Look at this place. I've never been more excited for a first day of work ever. So why don't you give me an idea of what I'm gonna be doing today?
What we're gonna do as cannabis sommeliers today, you have to understand cannabis quality for its flavor, its effects, and then pair that with food. We're gonna have some guests coming over later tonight for dinner, so we've got a lot of work to do.
Mission accepted. Oh my God. This is beautiful. I really am trying to take this all in. What am I looking at here?
You're looking at flowering female ganja.
This is unbelievable, dude.
Like wine, cannabis has notes that mean certain things.
This smells like rosemary. It's a real sticky icky.
It takes the level of a sommelier to break down the environment, the plants, how they're grown, the effect of the flower, and the flavor profiles as well.
It's finger licking good.
These are the plants that you're looking for because they have the most pure smell profiles.
That smells so good.
So in order for us to be a cannabis sommelier, you have to understand some of these technical scent properties.
I actually like this.
That's disgusting. I was a little worried at first.
Lemon.
Lime.
This smells good.
Yeah, it smells gross too. You're failing.
I'm terrible at this.
But through the training process, he was able to nail it on the head each time.
You know what I picture when I smell this?
Uh-huh.
Darkness.
Yes.
Would it be fair to say that this one's more dank smelling?
Yes. Wow. Now you're smelling.
Piney, leathery, honey.
You have got this.
Hey, give it up. What's next?
Do you feel like you're ready to kind of dream up a menu?
I think I'm up for the challenge.
This is definitely gonna take lots more training in the future, but I think he's gonna be able to crush this dinner tonight. Let's start off with the first course.
It's salad, it's light. I got a hint of some citrusy notes in there. I'd say we'd go Cotton Eye Jack with the salad. For the second course, the meat, heavy. Potatoes, heavy. Woo, buddy. We're gonna go with the true OG on this one. Deep, dark, rich. Okay, so on to the dessert. The honey, the flowers, some floral notes. It's complex. I think that the Whitaker Blue would be a smoking good option for this dessert.
Fine choice, sir. Our guests are gonna be arriving pretty soon. You ready to serve them this evening?
I'm gonna put my party dress on. What makes me nervous is I'm going to be serving people who are all experts in cannabis, and I'm no expert. My name is Johnny Bananas. In addition to being your handsome waiter this evening, I will also be your cannabis sommelier. This is our first course. This is our Cotton Eye Jack strain. Because this is the first dish and it is light, there are citrus notes in it. Ladies and gentlemen, dig in.
It's very lemony, and to have that with something light and citrusy, good combo.
They all seem to really be enjoying it, but they could just be humoring me at this point. This is our second course. Paired with this is very dense, very compact, Bon appetit.
I think that's spot on.
That is awesome.
This is the final course, my final chance to impress. I got a cannabis that has the fruit. We got the honey, Whitaker Blue. Enjoy your dessert.
I think this is the best pairing of the three.
I'm getting berry notes.
I'm enjoying the honey flavors along with the honey creamy scent of the bud.
How is our final course?
The pairing was excellent on this one.
I think Johnny did a really great job the entire dinner, his presentation, and he crushed it.
I went from a high school level cannabis novice to a professional cannabis sommelier in one day.
If you know.
There you go. Just imagine what I could do in 2 days.
As a single guy, I've done my fair share of dating. But today, the tables are turning.
As the Hebrews say, I'm going to be a yenta, or a matchmaker. Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Okay, this has nothing to do with matchmaking.
Looking.
Yes, I'm going to be a modern-day yenta, as I join Elisa from 3 Day Rule to see if I've got what it takes to give Cupid a run for his money.
You're in the lovemaking business now.
I've been in the love-making business for a while. I'm here to become a matchmaker today.
Alrighty.
So, can you give me an idea of what that entails?
The process of matchmaking really comes down to accumulating options, find out the person's type, and then from there you're gonna kind of whittle them down.
So you guys are like dating real estate agents.
Correct. So the first step to being a matchmaker is to meet who you're gonna match.
And my client is none other than Landon Clements, star of Bravo's Southern Charm.
I've loved you for a long time.
You have?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I've never been with a matchmaker. I've never done any online dating.
First time for everything. So what kind of guy are you looking for?
Really athletic. I grew up playing a lot of sports. I love to ski and surf and the outdoors. I want someone who's well-traveled and sort of otherworldly.
From physical attributes and appearance, what's your type?
Well, I'm pretty tall, so I do like someone who's tall as well. I'm not quite sure what I think of Johnny as a matchmaker yet, but he definitely made the experience fun.
I think we built a pretty solid profile.
All right, guys, good luck.
Next, I need to find potential matches for Landon, and where better than the streets of LA?
Do you have any tips on how I should approach strangers?
Anybody that's walking super quickly or that has earbuds in or is on a telephone call, definitely do not stop them.
Here's perfect, sir. Sir, do we have a proposition for you? Wait.
You can even compliment guys too.
You have piercing eyes.
Well, maybe not quite that. Then they're definitely gonna feel like you're picking them up.
How about this guy? How about this guy? How about this guy?
Yeah.
Sir, let me call you back. I have a proposition for you. I'm a professional matchmaker. We have this girl, her name is Landon, and we are trying to set her up with a bachelor. I am single.
Oh my God, you're so cute. Are you single?
Yeah.
How do you feel about athletic stuff?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Definitely. How old are you?
19.
Perfect. Perfect.
I think that's a hair, yeah.
All right, no. Is that real?
It's real, oh yeah.
Well, that is real.
Dude.
That's a beard.
You want to grab his number and
Grab his
email
number.
and then follow up with him later.
Now, is it gonna be weird if I ask a guy for his
No,
number?
you've already told him what it's for.
So, can I get your digits, man, or what? Just in case I need to hit you up. How about this guy? Perfect.
He's perfect.
What's your name?
Rupert.
I'm Johnny. Are you single?
I am.
I can see it already. Save the date.
Oh my
Rupert
gosh.
and Landon.
Oh my Lord.
Now that we have, I think, a pool
Yes.
to choose from, I'm going on dates with
You're
these
going
guys.
on dates with these guys, so she doesn't have to.
They better be picking up
You
the bill.
ain't seen nothing yet.
And I've whittled it down to two potentials. It's Rupert versus Alex. Time to woo me, fellas.
What are your interests? What are you into?
Being outdoors.
You like traveling?
I travel a lot.
So you basically want someone who's gonna be the yin to your yang.
Absolutely.
I think it's time that I find someone to settle down with.
She said no muscles though. That could be a problem.
I mean,
I'd say you're a pretty confident guy, right?
I'd like to think so.
is she athletic?
Does that look like an athletic specimen to you or what? Well,
It's a tough decision, but I can only choose one date for Landon.
well, there's my little Southern belle.
Mr. Bananas.
How are you?
A little nervous.
You're about to meet a guy that you've never met before that I've set you up with. On a scale of 1 to Johnny Bananas, and Johnny Bananas being like the perfect package, he's a perfect 7. I'm gonna be sitting right out there in that windowless van watching your date, okay?
So creepy.
I believe in you. Well, here goes nothing.
We got it.
And the match I've chosen for Landon is...
Hello.
How you doing? So nice to meet you.
You too. I'm Landon.
Rupert.
Good greeting.
Yep.
He seems very comfortable.
I've never done this before, so I'm just curious how it went on your end. I mean, did you meet with Johnny?
I did. Yeah, well, like in the end, we started having a bit of a bromance.
She's laughing.
Yeah, she is. She's been
Listen,
giggling a lot.
You know what they say, you make a girl laugh.
You keep them forever.
Do you have children?
I don't have any kids.
You don't have any
No,
kids?
I mean, I've got
Have you
a...
been married before?
Never been married before.
Does it bother you that I've been married before?
Not at all.
Attaboy, Rupert.
What's the longest relationship you've ever had?
4 years.
That's a legitimate amount of time.
I travel a lot, so I spent a lot of time kind of in Asia. I was in Thailand for a bit.
Now we're in the traveling
Big.
kit.
You done
Yep.
for this.
I've never been there. I really want to go. Do you mind if I borrow your knife to cut this in half?
I really do, actually. Yeah. Of course you can, yeah.
He loves
I
it.
think he's so smitten.
You look great.
Thank
You
you.
really do.
Thank you very much. You as well.
Are they in a bar or a petting zoo right now? Because with all the touching going on.
I think I'm blushing. Yes.
You're like the most charming southern girl I've ever met.
How many
So-
have you met?
One.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It was really good.
Yo,
Yo,
I think we did it.
crushed it.
I think it's time to get out there and so they can actually hear it from the horse's mouth. There they are.
Hi.
So, how
I
was
like to think it went okay. It went okay.
Honey, I think this could be a career path
I think
for
it could
you.
be.
Is there gonna be a second date?
Would you like to go on a second date?
Yes.
There you
Yeah.
go, second date then.
All right, you two, go have fun.
Thank you. Bye.
Let's see you later.
So I gotta say, I've given you matchmaker status officially.
Already?
Already.
So what you're saying is I basically can go play a fiddle on top of a roof.
I think it would be a crime not to.
You are now my rose. It's essentially a masterpiece.
Today, I am swapping out traffic for this hike. I thought my commute in the city was long. 6 million years old, 30 miles long, and home to the largest cave chamber in North America, my office today is a vast natural playground in the heart of the New Mexican desert, Carlsbad Caverns. The only experience I have with caves is hanging out in my man cave at home. So to say I'm a little bit apprehensive about today's job would be an understatement. We are headed 750 feet below the earth. I'm feeling a little down. And today, cave technician Ellen Troutner
You're in my office.
I love what you've done with the place. Is training me to be a park ranger.
Let's get this stuff on and we'll get to work.
After you.
So being a park ranger, you're gonna field a lot of questions. What are these caves made of?
I don't know.
Limestone. Who discovered these caves?
No clue.
A 16-year-old cowboy.
No way. When?
1901. What are all these formations made of?
Stone.
Calcite.
That was my next guess.
Who lives here that's super famous?
The abominable snowman.
No, the bats.
The bats. And it's not long before my knowledge is put to the test.
Hey guys, I got a quick question. How big is the whole cavern?
About 300 miles round trip.
And if you move a decimal point over, 30 miles is actually how long the cave is.
But being a park ranger can be a dirty job.
Have you ever cleaned lint before?
I have out of my belly button.
Take a good look, see if you see anything that looks like the lint in your belly button.
Oh wow. How does this lint get in here?
It's from all of us walking by. Our clothes, our skin cells, hair.
Does it actually damage the cave?
Lint becomes moisture traps, which wears away and eats at the formations. We've picked over 500 pounds of lint out of the cave.
In 30 years.
Excuse me. How long does it take for a stalactite to grow?
250 million years.
Or sometimes stalactites can grow pretty fast. It just depends on the drip rate. Now the cave pools tend to get a lot of trash in them, so we're going to go and try to clean these pools out.
There you
That's
go.
a quarter.
Where does this water come from?
It all comes from rain that fell 6-9 months ago, is finally trickling down in here and filling these pools.
Here it comes, Ellen.
I'm ready.
That's a treasure trove right there.
That's a good day's work.
So I said it's a triceratops, silly, not a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Sir, do you know where the bats live?
The bats? Well, in fact, I do. The bats live that way and up in the bat cave, and their leader is a man by the name of Bruce Wayne. And with that impressive knowledge, who better to co-host the evening Bat Talk?
Bats can be a pretty mysterious animal. Luckily, I have some help tonight. It's his first day, okay, so give him a break. First of all, you do know that thousands of bats are going to be flying out of the cave at you.
300,000 to 400,000, in fact. And these are Brazilian free-tailed bats. They vacation in Mexico during the winter.
That's right.
So these bats have a better life than probably 90% of the people sitting in this crowd right here. They're warm-blooded. They also eat fruit, and they have fur. They're attracted to small children making noises, okay?
No!
So.
All right, I have to take the mic back.
Oh, look,
but they don't.
Look.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, shh, the bats are coming. This is unlike anything I've ever experienced before. There's literally a black moving cloud that's swirling around. I feel like I've got a front row seat to the most incredible nature show I've ever seen. Ellen, give it to me straight. Do I have a serious future as a park ranger?
I think you have a lot of potential. You made learning about bats fun. I think people got what they paid for because it's free.
It may have been free, but I've gained some invaluable experience for my next job. Jungle Island, I'm coming for you. I do not believe in the expression, don't work with animals or children. I personally have a connection with both, mainly because I am part animal, part child. So today we are at Jungle Island in Miami. I am going to be an animal handler. And here to help me get in touch with my wild side is animal handler, Dr. Jason Chatfield. What exactly does the job of an animal caretaker entail?
Well, you'd be surprised. It actually entails a lot more than just taking care of the animals. So they can't speak for themselves. That's our job. We gotta help take care of them, give them what they need, give them the right kind of stuff to have a great life.
So essentially, you are like a parent to these animals.
Exactly.
Not that I don't feel fly in this get up, but I mean, dude, you look the part.
If you do good enough, maybe you'll earn a vest.
So what you're saying is if I invest, I'm rewarded with a vest.
Absolutely.
And being a parent means getting your hands dirty. Have you ever forgot to flush your toilet for about 6 months in your bathroom and you went on vacation and then you came back? It smells worse than that. You see what we're doing for you? That's your mess. You did this. Now, Jason, are lemurs mean at all?
I don't know if I describe them as mean.
So they don't bite?
Every animal in their mouth can bite.
Get him off me, Doc!
Johnny, what are we doing here, all right? This is a serious job. What are we doing?
This one peed on me.
Good for him.
Monkeying around isn't gonna earn me my vest, so I'm stepping it up.
Bring them up a little more. There you go. Bring them up. Make them come to you. Come on. There you go.
Oh!
That was awesome.
Woo!
Woo!
That's a rush.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I literally felt the power of that bite.
He can rip your arm off in one single bite. He's got 80 teeth, 40 in the top and 40 at the bottom.
I bet he's got an expensive dentist bill, huh?
No, he doesn't. He never has to go to the dentist. You know why? Because they can replace their teeth like sharks. He can replace over 2,000 teeth in their lifespan.
But sometimes on the job, you have to work with some real pricks.
Today we're gonna exercise Little Dude.
What is Little Dude?
A little dude is an African crested porcupine. He is actually the biggest type of porcupine.
And while some workers can be difficult, others can be downright lazy.
Our goal, Johnny, is to take these bananas and get the tortoise onto the scale.
Listen, you might be a professional animal handler. I'm a professional banana handler. Porcupines, tortoises, I got this.
Get ready, here it comes. I don't know which one's coming out. Here
I don't either, but I got him.
All right.
That was anticlimactic.
Well,
they're not even.
They're coming. Johnny, who's walking who here?
I'm trying. Little dude, at this rate, we're never gonna make it to the beach. Don't quill me.
It's gonna be easy peasy. Johnny, you gotta get him under before that one gets on. Hold that board down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on,
get that one up. Okay, we got it. Oh no, no good.
Listen, there's girl porcupines in bikinis there, man. You're gonna be so stoked. You're going the wrong way, Sam. We were just over here.
We just blazed this path. The ocean's that way.
Good job, Johnny.
Come on, Sam, please. Please do it for me. I want my vest.
Finally, we made a breakthrough.
There we go. Yeah, just cruising on the beach.
Oh, he's on there, he's on there.
Woo! We did it! That's no joke.
Drum roll, please, and the weight was 520 pounds.
Doctor, I concur with your assessment.
Great.
Well, doctor, after a long day at Jungle Island, how did I do?
You did it.
Is this really happening?
You earned the vest. Let me put that on you.
Yeah, I actually think this fits me a little bit better than it fits you.
Possibly.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a new doctor in town. Going on break. I'm bushed.
So there you have it. After being thrust into the workplace for the first time in 12 years, I've ended up a jack of all trades and a master of none. I think I'll stick to what I know best, so see you next week.